My name is José Gutierrez, and the reason why I'm keeping these green beans right here is because I want to show everybody how to cook the green beans. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you one for all how to cook the green beans, and I'm going to explain to you why. Now, when we have a green beans, it's like a beautiful bouquet of flowers. You put them in water. So here's what we do. We got some water, some green beans, and we're going to put it there. The reason for that is that the chances are the greens being cut for 2 or 3 days, and we need to put back some water into it. So leave it for 5-10 minutes, no more than that. Remember, green beans do have a vitamin C that is soluble in water, so the longer you leave the green beans in water, the more vitamin C you're going to lose. The reason for eating those green beans is, of course, vitamin C and fibers. Now, here we have some boiling water. The water needs to be boiling. And as you know, the water boils at 212 degrees. When we put some salt, we actually increase the temperature of water by 2 or 3 degrees. The reason why we do that is 2 reasons. One is to make sure the green beans are salty, but the other one is to make sure that the green beans can cook very fast. For the same reason, we need to cook faster and make sure we save as much vitamin C as possible. Now, the water needs to be boiling and boiling and boiling. If you have gas or electric, it's a problem, but you can have a bigger sort of pan, more water, like that. When you put the green beans, the water continues to boil. If you have an induction stove, it doesn't matter because they work so well. Now, very often, cooks tell me, do you want me to blanch the green beans? The green beans don't need to be blanched, they need to be cooked. Blanch, we blanch eggs and sugar, it's called blanch. Lettuce, put in boiling water and take them out, that's called blanch. Those, we're actually going to cook them. And green bean is like milk. If you don't wash it, it can be cooked in half a minute. It's so easy to overcook, it's so easy to undercook. We want to taste it, we want to see if it's right or not. And remember, green beans is like a beautiful lady, it's got a secret. And the secret of the green beans is timing. Imagine that, right? The green beans with a secret or a lady with a secret. Now, what I mean by that is that if you don't cook enough, then you have a texture, but you don't have a taste. If you cook too long, you have the taste, but you don't have the texture. And actually, you want both at the same time. Textures and taste. That's when the green beans will really release all the flavor and all the secrets. Now, when the green beans is cooked just right, the flavor and the textures, you can go wrong. If you hear, when you chew one green beans and you hear your teeth grinding and chewing, not long enough. Deal with it. Go back to cook the green beans. And you know, you need a lot of attention. Just like a lady, a lot of attention. Give to them. You know, people go to extreme to grow those things. And I don't know if you ever pick those things, but summertime around here, let me tell you, it's very difficult. So just respect for the farmer, ingredients, and above all, when you're cooking. So we're going to cook those things. It's going to take 2 or 3 more minutes. And then we're going to put in the container with ice water. The reason that we have ice water is to stop cooking. When they cook, we don't want them to continue to cook. That's the reason. So what we're going to do is to make a salad. We can serve that as an entree with a vegetable or any other things. But we can do a salad with it. And for that, we're going to have some tomatoes that I'm going this way a bit. And just take the outside layers of the tomato. And we're going to julienne those tomatoes. Those beautiful tomatoes. We are reaching the end of the season, so might as well use it. Then we're going to mix with some mushrooms, lemon juice, olive oil, or truffle oil, either way. Whatever you like. We can put some celery or anything else. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the tomatoes right here. I got some extra one over here too. Let's put that over here. We have also some mushrooms. What we did to the mushrooms is actually we peel the mushrooms. So what we do is peel them quickly. The reason for that is if you wash them, the mushrooms are going to absorb a lot of water and it will become gray. Now it's important when you do that to have a very sharp knife. And you know, we don't need much, we just can, just the top. The rest of it, I'm going to make a wonderful mushroom soup. Here you go. Nice time to check the green beans. And the best way to taste the green beans is with nice, almost a minute, almost. We're getting there. I think we have enough mushrooms. And slice them. Now the reason why we could go straight like that, but you hear the cutting board? That means you smash the mushroom, and when you do that, the juice of the mushroom is going to go out, and that's what I'm going to tell the mushroom dark. So, but if you slice it with a sharp knife, the mushroom you can keep it 2 or 3 hours, and it's not going to get dark or brown, should I say. All right, that's done. Oops. We'll mix those with the tomatoes. There you go. And we'll put some salt. We'll put some, I got some olive oil, maybe a spoon of olive oil. And you know, I do have some, also some black truffle. Black truffle is also the mushrooms family. So we can drizzle a little bit of it. And for acidity, I just half a lemon, wrap with plastic, make some holes. The reason I do that is like that the seeds stay inside. And just squeeze it. Here you go. Now let's try the green beans. Oh, nothing's better than green beans just cooked right. All right, they're just ready. So you said you need to try once in a while. Put in the cold water now. Pretty much what I got for just a few green beans. Now, I put some ice, but the ice is dissolved. And actually the green beans is still a little bit warm inside. So I'm going to put some in here. Still warm. Mix everything. And now what you're thinking, well, that's too simple. Well, the simplicity of it is having a beautiful white mushroom, having a great red tomato that tastes like a tomato, and a green bean cooked right. When all those elements mix together, oh, the flavor of the salad is what we you know, as I work with your fingers. And now we have a beautiful, some people might say a very simple salad, but I can tell you it's absolutely delicious. So just practice and tell me what you think. You will recognize when the green beans is just right. Bon appetit.